Mina Kimes.
ISO alert. ISO alert.
Mina Kimes.
Mina
Kimes has come out. Mina Kimes has come out and said yesterday. I don't know if we have a video on this, Bailey, or not. I should have asked you, but Bailey does have the tweet, and it says, do we have the video, Bailey? Can we get the video so everyone knows what she's saying? My bad, Bailey. I put Bailey to buy a spot on that one. We should have had the video because this wasn't a discussion, but I wanted to bring it up.
Bad coaching.
We're going to bring it up with Noel, though, on the big board. So I want to give everybody some context that doesn't know that Mina basically came out. All right. Bailey's going to find the video. And I basically came out and said that they're making quarterbacks check the ball down because of all the too high safeties that was being played. And it's at an all-time high. We've never seen this much too high. I mean, dog, I can't do it much longer. I'm just going to be real with you. I can't do it. I tagged Dan Orlovsky because I'm tired of dealing with him. Take a listen to a video.
I think there are a couple things, Laura, that stand out. One, you got a lot of rookie quarterbacks playing, and historically, rookie quarterbacks have always struggled out the gate. I think a couple of those guys that you mentioned have been struggling for a while. Deshaun Watson, Bryce Young, Kirk Cousins, obviously, with the injury. But another thing I think that's pretty significant is the way defenses are playing offenses, which is to say, basically daring them to either run the ball or check it down. In fact, in week 1, defenses played with light boxes against the run at the highest rate since NGS started tracking the data 8 years ago. They played too high shell coverage at the highest rate since NGS by a pretty dramatic margin. And because of that, you'll see here, the average depth of target for quarterbacks was the lowest it's been in years. Not just the lowest, though. It's been trending down for a while. Took a sharp turn. I mean, we're talking about a full yard down since 2019. So essentially, defenses are making quarterbacks into a bunch of check down artists.
Based upon, because it's my first time seeing the video, based upon what she said, it sound I know enough about her to know she's very, like, she goes based upon stats and like
what the teleprompter says.
No. Be honest. This ain't no teleprompter read.
Yeah, it is.
No, this is not.
She's definitely reading. Look at her.
This ain't a teleprompter read.
She's reading.
This is from her researcher. No, let me break it down to you. Every talent has a researcher for themselves.
I know.
They go in, they let you know what the topic's going to be for that day of the show. They ask the talent what's their just overall opinion on said topic, and then the researcher feeds them with enough information to back up whatever they're trying to do. So Mina probably went in and said, I feel like these QBs are they're not throwing the same amount of yards that they've done in the past. Give me as much information you can give me to back up that point. And they gave her actual probably numbers and stats that backed up the fact that last week they played that defense at a higher percentage than they've done in a while. That's how I'm reading it. I don't think she's saying that they've never played cover 2 shell. That's never no. I'm reading that like she's saying based upon actual literal statistics and numbers, this is what the data is telling me. I just want to start there, but go ahead.
Listen, Smitty works at Fox. He knows how this thing works. He knows the inner workings of this thing.
And you do. I mean, you've been around. So
but that doesn't mean what she said is fact. Bottom line is she's a statistical nightmare. She's living off teleprompters at her boss. And I'm going to say what Smitty just said and call it her boss. What I mean by her boss means whoever's giving her the information to read is all she does. That's all she does. She literally, I don't know. Listen, I might come off and sound crazy here, but I'm going to be honest. Has anyone ever gone to the clinic? Coaches, have you guys gone to the AFCA?
I know who you're talking about.
Have you guys all gone to the AFCA clinic or the Glazer clinic and went out and sought out the fucking Asian female to talk to her about coverage, quarters, and cover 2? Has anyone in this chat, any coaches out there, have you guys sought out? Have you guys gone after the small Asian girl that can I go find the small Asian girl to break down cover 2 for me? Coach Davis, have you ever done that? I'm asking a question, dog. I'm asking a question. No, I'm just saying. No hate. I'm just throwing a question out there. I haven't seen it. I've never seen it. I've never seen going out and asking the girl at the clinic about quarters coverage. But anyway, listen. Having said that, she literally just came on ESPN and on a huge network, and they allowed her to say what she said. And look at my tweet there. God damn. Can someone please shut this up? She is embarrassing to listen to. Mina, you know nothing. You are repeating data from your boss's teleprompter, as Smitty just eloquently said. 2 high safeties have been around far before you, Mina, and far after this stupid-ass take. So Tom Brady never saw 2 high. Dan Marino, Aaron Rodgers, Peyton Manning, Drew Brees, Eli, Warren Moon, Joe Montana, Steve Young. We never saw 2 high. No, JB, the data says it's higher rated now. We got too many 2 high safety look. Has anyone heard of Tony fucking Dungy? Have you guys heard of the Tampa 2?
Where the middle linebacker gets deeper in depth.
Hole dropper, gives away draw. But guess what? We got light box. It invites run. Holy fuck. I don't even want to dive into invites run in a light box and shit. Okay. I'm not even going to get into that. But listen. Play is at all-time low at the quarterback position. Been telling you guys that for a long time. And I tagged Dan Orlovsky because I've been telling him that shit for fucking 3 years. But what do I know? This is an embarrassment. I'm just being honest. I'm so fucking embarrassed that they actually allowed this girl to go on air nationally and actually say this. So all the bettors that I started to show off yesterday eloquently stating the betting world has taken over the playing world. And this is why the football sport has become what it is. Bettors now think they know more than us as coaches and players and former coaches and former player. And this is that narrative being pushed. This is another agenda that's being pushed out there. And I don't know how they allowed this horrible fucking rhetoric to be spread out there like this. But guess what? Cover two, man, quarters coverage. I'm going to break it all down on the board for you guys. There is a variety of 2 high looks that you can run multiple ways. And start in 1, roll to 2. Start in 2, roll to 1. I can go quarters to 2 man. I can go man to 2 quarters. I can go 2 man on one side. We call it quarter, half. I can run man on one side, which is cover 0 with a 2 high look. And I can run quarters coverage on the other side into the boundary. There's so many things. But for you to get on national TV and come in there and just say, what we're seeing 2 high is so much higher at a higher rate that we're just checking it down. She can't break down the difference between 2 high, 2 man, 2 under, quarters coverage, quarter, half. She couldn't tell you any of that shit. But y'all really listen to her. And G Wizzle thinks she's fine. If you think that's fine, G Wizzle, I would love to see your face right now. Call in right now. Because I guarantee you look like fucking hammered dog shit. And you couldn't get pussy if you went into a brothel and paid high dollar, motherfucker. If you really think that she's bad. Holy fuck. Anyway.
He couldn't get pussy if you went to a brothel and paid high dollar. Homie said high dollar, homie. He didn't say a whole bunch of money. Like, he didn't say pull out a bag. Homie said high dollar. I'm going to start using that high dollar.
I wouldn't have went at his ass if this motherfucker keep pushing. He keeps saying Mina Kimes is bad. Did you see that bitch's teeth, homie? Show her teeth. Show that video.
Stop, JB.
Show that fucking video.
Keep it football.
Nah, boy, it is
Keep football.
She's talking. Motherfucker talking about she bad. This is why the narratives get pushed, homie.
She's a married woman with a kid,
no,
homie.
I don't care about her kid.
Her husband might.
I don't give a fuck about all that. This motherfucker thinks she's bad, so he's gonna listen to her. That's the problem. See, that's the issue I'm having. We actually will listen to her because there's motherfuckers that go to a brothel and can't get no pussy and say that she's bad. So then guess what? G Wizzle thinks this motherfucker actually knows cover 2.
What's your goal in this, JB? Do you want people to stop listening to her? You want her platform to get smaller? Do you? What's your end goal in this?
I don't have no end goal. I'm telling you the truth, and it doesn't matter who says the truth, JB, Smitty. If it's JB or Smitty telling the truth, it's the truth. Just so we're clear, you can hate me, you can love me, you can hate Smitty, you can love Smitty, you can hate Johnny Manziel because he came out and told Shedeur Sanders that he shouldn't have called his O-line out, and you can say he doesn't have any credibility. Doesn't matter, homie. The truth is the truth, no matter who says it. So understand, I don't care what she does. All I'm telling y'all is the truth is not what she said. Too High's been around, Smitty, for a fucking very long time. I'm pretty sure since the 50s and 60s. I believe that's the first coverage we actually installed.
Outside of man?
No, it is man. I mean, come on, man. What are we talking about here? This shouldn't be put out on the air because it gives people out there who bad and the G Wizzles of the world hope that they actually know football. They don't. Mina Kimes gives them hope that the average Twitter guru can be in the conversation with motherfuckers like myself and Noel Mazzoni and Josh Booty and Shaun King and Eric Weddle. You can't. Stop. G Wizzle, stop. Go get the fucking white strips that I'm using, put it on her fucking teeth, lay down next to her, and go fucking talk to her about cover 2, motherfucker. And after you pay the brothel people on the way out the door in Vegas.